Hi guys, so I'm just checking back in with you guys. Today I am feeling a little bit better. Um, so this is day 12 of me being exposed to COVID, the day I more than likely caught it. And this is day 8 of me being tested positive for COVID. So that just kind of gives you a little background on where I am with the virus. I can say that this is my first day that I actually feel okay. I still feel a little weird, but I can definitely see it progressing. I know they usually say that after you get the first wave of symptoms, there's a second wave to follow, but I'm hoping that that's not the case for me. So I'm going to try to make this video very short, as short as I can, but I just wanted to let you guys know of some symptoms that I've been experiencing. Some are way more unusual than others, and definitely not something that the doctors told me that I would be experiencing. So let's just go ahead and jump right into the video. On my last video I made, I told you guys about some of the basic things that I was experiencing. So the day before I got tested, which was day 4 of my exposure, that was like 4 days after my exposure, the day before I got tested. I was very fatigued, and it wasn't like a normal fatigue. It wasn't like, oh yeah, I'm just super tired, because like I said, I'm always tired. This fatigue was like, I felt like I had anesthesia. I literally felt like I had anesthesia, or some type of drug that was just keeping me asleep. Like, you will know, like, it feels weird. It's not a natural fatigue. Like, I'm telling you, I'm always fatigued. It's not natural feeling. So I knew something was weird. Didn't know it was COVID, but the next day I wanted to go ahead and get tested just to rule it out. The next day, my test day, I also started, it wasn't necessarily a headache yet. It did later on develop into a headache, but it started out as feeling like like I said in my last video, like a rubber band was around my head, and it felt like a balloon. Like, my head just felt like a balloon. So it was just weird. And that same day, I also felt muscle aches like crazy. Like, I just felt like I did a bad workout, like I did a workout with bad form, and now I'm feeling the repercussions. Like, that's what it felt like. And later on, that the muscle pain did get worse. It started feeling like I got not ran over by a truck, but like I was getting crushed by rocks. Like, it just felt horrible. So this is all day 5 after exposure, and the day I got tested, that's how I was pretty much feeling. And I also had a slight cough that day. It wasn't a nasty cough. It wasn't any mucus coming up. Later on, mucus was starting to come up, probably around like day 7 or so. But I just had like a really dry throat. Like, it wasn't sore or anything. It just felt dry, and I just had a slight cough. Like, it's like like just like that. That's it. And then the next day, that Saturday, I still was just feeling, I didn't have any fatigue anymore. Not really. Like, it wasn't that dramatic and drastic like the other day was, but my headache was getting more intense. My muscle aches was getting more intense, and I still had a slight cough with a dry throat. The day after that, that Sunday, I had breathing issues. I don't know if this is more geared towards my asthma. I am asthmatic, so I figured that was coming. I was pretty much short of breath. I had difficulty breathing, and it was pretty scary. I literally didn't even go to sleep that night because I was scared. Like, I just couldn't breathe. So that was probably the main time that I almost went to the ER, because I didn't know where that was leading to. So, and right after that, I got stuffy nose, low congestion. And like I described in my last video, I couldn't just breathe through one nose. It was like I couldn't breathe through either nostril. So it was so scary. Like, I literally was breathing through my mouth. And you can hear me talking right now. Like, even it's still hard for me to breathe a little bit and talk at the same time. It's kind of like multitasking. It takes a lot of energy out of me to talk. So the breathing issues definitely got to me a little bit. The stuffy nose, it has cleared up a little bit by now, but I still do have a little stuffy nose and breathing issues. That Monday, that's where things, it's like a new symptom every day. The Monday, and this is this past Monday, I was hoping I did not get this, but I began to lose. Look, this is what happened. I woke up in the morning, and well, not the morning because I sleep all day literally, but I woke up and I brushed my teeth and my toothpaste tasted a little weird, and I almost threw it away because I'm like, is my toothpaste old? Like, what's going on? But I'm like, all right, whatever. So it tastes a little weird. And then I went to the bathroom. Yeah, TMI. That is what it is. I went to the bathroom. I didn't smell anything, and I'm just like, oh, maybe it's because I'm trying to eat healthy. I was just eating vegetables, fruits, and just really clean foods to try to really get the virus out of my system. Like, I was just trying to just beat the virus. So I'm like, oh, okay, maybe just because I'm eating really healthy that I don't have a smell and want to go to the bathroom no more. But I'm like, that's weird. I can't really, like, I don't know, it's just weird. But then I went and I tried to eat, and I was just like, this cereal bar tastes really disgusting. It tastes funny. It tastes like there's a lot of ingredients missing. Like, why would they even make a cereal bar like this? And I had to think about it. I'm like, wait a minute. Don't tell me. I definitely feel like I just lost my smell and taste, and that's exactly what happened. My smell and taste was gone by Monday. So I really can't taste anything. I can't smell anything. I don't know if I'm smelling bad. I don't know if my apartment's smelling bad. I don't know what's going on, but I just try to keep things clean as possible. And yeah, I can't taste anything. So when I eat now, I don't even season my food because there's no point. Like, the only thing I can taste is like, I don't know if it's the aftertaste I can taste or if it's the main thing I can taste and not the aftertaste. It's like you'll get like a little flare. Like, if I try to eat, like I said in my last video, I tried to eat some hot wings. I knew I was eating hot wings, but I couldn't really taste it. Like, I'll get like a little glimpse here and there of the sauce or something, but it's just really weird. Like, and this has been gone since Monday. Today is Friday, so that's 5 days. I still have not gained back my taste and smell. Please let me gain back my taste and smell. I would love that. This is probably the worst symptom to me. Like, it feels very, it just is a very stressful feeling. Now, getting into more of the unusual symptoms. This is really weird to explain. Like, I'm not 100% sure, but this is really weird to explain. My vision, my hearing, and my feeling has all been numb since Tuesday. Starting on Tuesday, it just got really weird. Starting with my vision, I remember I was literally just looking around and I was looking at my hair care products, and the top just looked really weird. Like, the colors were just off to me. And I'm like, what? And I literally was trying to concentrate. Like, why are these colors looking so off? Like, it just looks so faded. Like, some look vibrant, some look faded. And I'm just like, I couldn't explain it, but I'm like, okay, I'm just being weird. Maybe I have a little confusion going on. I know confusion is one of the symptoms. But then I started to really look around, and I'm like, everything, all the colors just look weird. I do not know what is going on, so I'm not going to speak too deeply into it. But I know that has never happened to me before. Colors still look weird to me. It's starting to look a little better, but I still feel like I see funny colors. Like, it feels a little more natural now. I'm a little more normal, but I still feel like it's just a little weird. My hearing, I don't know. These are not symptoms listed as COVID symptoms. That's why it's so weird to me. I literally, if I'm in my room and my kitchen is like right next door to my room, I usually hear the microwave go off. It's very loud. I have a little compact place, and I usually hear it very clearly. Like, I say, doo, doo. This time, like, yeah, this was Wednesday, today Friday. I was in my room and it sounded like something was outside my window, like very far away, like maybe a mile away or half a mile away. And it sounded like a tow truck was out there going toot toot. And I'm just like, oh, someone's car getting towed. And I had to think about, I'm like, was it my microwave? Like, I really couldn't really hear my microwave go off. And I always hear it from my room right here. I usually sit right here. So that was weird. And then I noticed that when I listen to music, it sounds far away. So a lot of the things that I'm hearing sounds far away. I can't explain it. I don't know what's going on, so I'm not going to speak too deeply about it. Don't want to get in trouble. Also, my feeling is weird. It's just weird. Like, I feel things in a weird way. Literally, if I like touch my leg, I feel it, but it's like, it's kind of like 50% numb. Like I feel like or maybe 30% numb to sensation or something like that. If I scratch my leg, it don't feel like I'm directly scratching it. It feels like a part of it is numb and a part of it I can feel. It's the weirdest thing ever. TMI was on my menstrual, and I usually get real bad cramps. I still feel like I got the cramps, but it didn't feel like I felt all of them. It just felt like I felt part of it. Like, part of my stomach feels numb. Like, a lot of me feel numb. And I don't have muscle pain anymore. But now I'm really starting to guess, like, is that because I really don't have muscle pain anymore? Or is it because I'm becoming more numb to a lot of things? So, again, I can't explain it. I don't know what's going on. Don't want to get in trouble for even speaking on these unusual symptoms. On Wednesday, when I woke up in the morning, I experienced cold sweat. And throughout this whole time, I never caught a fever. Still to this day, I have never caught a fever. So they have you check your temperature all the time before you go into places. I don't really know why, because even the day I got tested, my temperature was 97 the whole time. But this particular day, I had a very low temperature. When I woke up, I noticed that I was sweating, but I was cold. So I did break out into cold sweat. And that definitely confused me a little bit because I thought I was getting a little better. So luckily it didn't last that long. I think it lasted for about 2 hours after I woke up. And after that, I was back to normal temperature. Another thing, this isn't that weird, but I think it plays another role into that numb feeling in my body. Like, I have a very funny feeling in my throat. Like, it's not sore, it just feels funny. Like, it feels like it could be sore, but I can't really feel it. So I feel like, I don't know, maybe like part of my throat is numb right now, so I can't really feel the sensation or whatever it is. But all I know is right now it does feel funny. Another symptom, my face has been swollen. There will be sometimes it's better than others. Right now it's not that bad, but sometimes my face will get really swollen and it will freak me out. The last symptom, and this is the symptom I don't even want to talk about. I might not even like I said, these are things that I'm experiencing. Not saying that everyone is going to experience it. I think COVID affects people differently. There are some people that get symptoms. There are some people that are asymptomatic to it. What I've been going through, and this happened the day before I got tested when I was feeling very fatigued. Like, this is the first time I noticed it. I've been getting, this is gonna sound so crazy. I'm not crazy, but I'm just letting you guys know. I've been getting rat feelings. Like, I've been having like rat visions and nightmares. It's the weirdest thing ever. The day before I got tested, when I was super fatigued and just sleeping, I literally, when I was asleep, I had a nightmare of rats. When I woke up and I would just be looking around, I was a little in a state of confusion because, like I said, I felt like I was under anesthesia or something. But when I wake up, like, the first sight I get is like of just a big rat with red eyes. I don't know, guys. I do not know. But it was just like a weird feeling. And to be completely honest, that is the reason why I went to go get tested as well. Because I'm like, okay, like, you know, maybe I thought it was maybe my conscience or whatever. So I'm like, okay, let me just do that or whatever. But even throughout this past week, I still get like, if I like cough weird, or it'd be right up in here, like it's like a groggy feeling, like it just feel like my first thought is be rat. Like rat. I just get rat visions and rat feelings. Like it's just the weirdest thing ever. I can't explain it. I won't go into too much more detail because I know you guys are probably like, what? When I feel it, I'm like, what? I don't know, guys. It's the weirdest thing ever. But those are some of the symptoms that I have been experiencing. I do feel a little bit better today. Like I said, today is Friday. I got tested last Friday, and I first started experiencing symptoms last Thursday. I was exposed the Sunday before that. So that's just pretty much where I'm at today. The symptoms that I'm feeling, I don't have fatigue, slight headache. I do have like the headache is coming back in a weird way. And I feel like I have like a light concussion, kind of like it's like a slight headache with slight funny feeling in my stomach. But I don't know if it's because of the numb feeling I'm talking about mixed with actual pain that my body is going through. I do not know, but I really just have a funny feeling today. I don't have any other symptoms. My taste and smell is still gone. That's another thing. But other than that, I do have cough with mucus now, so I think that's a sign of it kind of clearing up and getting out my system. So I'm not too worried about that. My breathing, it's getting much better. Still needs work, but it's getting much better. And my muscle and body aches, like I said, I feel numb right now. So I don't even know if my body is experiencing any of that. So that's pretty much where I'm at. And I'm going to still keep you guys updated on how I'm doing with things. Hopefully I continue to get better and I don't have no second wave of symptoms or anything like that. I just want to get better, and I want to beat this thing, and I want to get back to my daily life. That's it. So thank you guys for sending me support, and I will keep you updated on my journey. Just pray for me, speak positive things into my life, and that's all we can do from here.